Hey everyone, in this video, we're going to talk about where to find contractors for your social media marketing agency. Hey everybody, David Schley's back here again with Two Guys Build a Biz on YouTube, the best place on YouTube for anything related to starting, growing, or scaling your SMMA or business online. If those topics are relevant to you, why not hit the subscribe button to hang out with us, and don't forget to tap bell notifications to be alerted the next time that we post a free piece of valuable content just like this one. We do have one request, and that is if you find this video valuable, why not tap like? It helps out the channel a lot, and it tells YouTube that this is a valuable piece of content so that it can go ahead and recommend this to other aspiring entrepreneurs just like yourself. So in this video, we're going to talk about where you can find and hire contractors for your agency. Derek and Mike and I, my business partner, have scaled our agency to over 7 figures annually each year. And the only reason that we've been able to do that is because of the amazing team members and contractors that we've hired to work alongside us on our agency. One of the biggest regrets that I have early on is that we didn't start looking for the best possible people that we could possibly afford as quickly as we possibly could. Videos like this and courses like the SMMA Blueprint that teach you how to start, grow, and most importantly, scale your social media marketing agency didn't exist when we were getting started, so we had to learn a lot of this through trial and error. We went to some of the wrong websites, we hired some of the wrong people, and it really slowed us down. And honestly, it hurt us. It cost a lot of money, and we were a little bit frustrated. So that kind of kneecapped our growth for a little bit. So I want to make sure that that doesn't happen to you guys, and that you can learn from our mistakes and scale your agency to the heights that you want as quickly as you possibly can. And the only way that you're going to be able to do that is with team members. So let's jump into my computer, and I'll explain to you more about what I'm talking about. All right, so let's go ahead and talk about the agenda for today's video. So first of all, I want to help you understand what a contractor is and how it's different from an employee. Then I'm going to give you a quick overview on who to hire first for your agency. We'll cover the best place to find contractors, and I'll even explain to you how to post a job to find your first contractors for your agency. So first of all, what is a contractor? In short, a contractor is a third party to your agency. They're not a true employee, but you maintain a contract with them that outlines the terms and the services that they're going to be providing on behalf of your agency to your clients. To date, almost all of the people that we work with in our team are contractors. So in short, a contractor is a third party to your agency, and it's an amazing way to quickly and easily scale a team. They operate completely white labeled under your agency, and most of them can even work full time. To date, almost everyone that we work with in our agency is a contractor. Within our team, we have a lot of different contractors that fulfill certain roles, and we have others that do a lot of different jobs for our agency. The contracts that we maintain with each of them explains exactly what it is that they're going to be doing and the terms of our agreement. Another word for a contractor is sometimes a freelancer, although freelancers tend to work with a lot of different clients at any given time. Our goal for our contractors is to give them as much work as they're willing to take on. That way we get their full attention and they know that they've got predictable and solid workflow coming their way. This type of agreement is incredibly beneficial to contractors because it allows a lot of flexibility for them. Additionally, because a lot of them are overseas, this means that we don't have to go through a lot of the bureaucracy associated with hiring employees from other countries, and it means that they can get much better jobs like we offer them than might be available to them within their local country. We pay them incredibly well, we take amazingly good care of our contractors, and we treat them honestly better than most companies treat their employees. A lot of people like to call their contractors VAs or virtual assistants, but at our company we call them team members. They're truly members of our team, providing amazing value to our clients, and we've got an awesome culture at our organization, even though everybody's a contractor. It benefits us because not only do we not have to jump through a lot of the bureaucratic hoops associated with hiring people from other countries, it also means that we don't have to have a ton of benefits or other things like increased tax burden that come with hiring full-time employees. If you're planning on building a team of contractors, I would definitely encourage you to take a look at the local laws as it pertains to contractors, just to make sure that you're playing by the right guidelines. So let's talk about who to hire first. There's really 3 key hires that we recommend agency owners make in the first couple months of running their business once they start generating client revenue. The first is going to be your personal assistant. This person is usually the lowest risk and also the lowest hourly rate. They handle general tasks that are usually very easily trainable and oftentimes aren't client facing, so they can learn things quickly, and it's a very low risk if they tend to screw something up once in a while. Again, their hourly rate is usually much lower, and they usually handle lower ROI tasks that you as a business owner shouldn't be doing, but give you a ton of time back in your day so that you can start generating more activity on high ROI tasks. Once we realized this early on, that there was all kinds of things like scheduling social media posts and so on and so forth that were easily trainable and could be done by somebody else, we really started to unlock the keys to scaling our business. The next person that you're going to want to hire is a lead generation VA. They can help generate leads for your agency, they can help scrape lists, generate contact information, do the outreach with pre-scripted messages, you name it. They can essentially spend all day every day, even when you might be at work or doing other things, generating leads, meetings, appointments, and potential revenue for your business. The third person that you're going to want to hire is a media buyer. They're going to be the people that run the ads, even set up the funnels and so on for your agency clients. They're oftentimes the most expensive of the three hires. The reason why we recommend a media buyer third is that by the time you hire a media buyer, you'll have some experience building and managing a team. This means that you'll waste less money once you hire that media buyer and get higher value out of that higher hourly rate straight out of the gate. In our program, the SMMA Blueprint, we go super deep on systems, even giving you hourly rate estimates for all of these employees, job descriptions for all of them that you can literally just copy and paste into Upwork and post a job right away. We also focus on systems and scaling so you can help enable these folks to do the best possible work, fulfill amazing services, and keep your clients around. If you're taking a deeper dive on that type of stuff is interesting, I'll link to the SMMA Blueprint down below. Feel free to check it out. So let's talk about where to find contractors. We have found that the best place by far to find contractors is Upwork.com. We tried everything. We tried interns, we tried referrals, we tried full-time employees, we tried Fiverr, and we tried Upwork. We found that by far Upwork was the single best place to find the best talent. There's also a lot of other great stuff about the platform that made it very easy for us to start scaling a team using their platform. They also have a massive talent pool and by far the best talent that we found anywhere. Additionally, there's reviews on all of the contractors along with testimonials or actual written reviews that give you some context into what working with that freelancer or contractor might be like. Not only that, when it comes to running the business, it helps a lot because it gives you robust reporting tools so you can know exactly what you spent on your team, how productive they were, even going so far as actually tracking the activity and what the contractors are actually doing for your business each day. I find that I almost never look at the time log because our team is so great these days, but if any discrepancies ever come up, it's just nice to have that peace of mind. You can see here that this past week, across all of our contractors, we spent close to $2,500, and I have a complete visibility to all of that. If you do the quick napkin math on that, that's about $10,000 per month, and our agency is doing well over $100,000 per month, just to give you some idea of the power of this platform. This means with Upwork, before random expenses and stuff like that, we're taking home nearly 90% of all the revenue that our agency generates. I'm curious, where have you been finding contractors if you have? Let me know in the comments down below. Always curious to hear and learn from others. So now let's talk about how to actually post a job on Upwork and hire your first contractor. So first of all, what you're going to want to do is go to Upwork.com and create an account. I'm going to go ahead and assume that you've already done that. And if I go ahead and open up the portal here, we can see all sorts of different talent. If you come up here and you choose browse freelancers, you can start searching by all different types of categories, or you can type them in the search bar up here and start looking for what you want. However, by far the best way to get freelancers involved is to post a job and let them apply to it. So if you come up here and go to jobs and go to post a job, you can go ahead and decide what type of work that you want. If it's a really short point in time project, like launching one ad, you can use short or part-time work, or you can choose longer term work if you're looking to scale a team and bring people on long term. This choice really isn't that important because you can actually go like either way. However, keep in mind that the freelancers and contractors are going to be viewing this job and some might be looking for a longer term contract. So I always like to choose longer time work when possible. Go ahead and click continue. And let's say that for this one, we want to hire a virtual assistant. I'm going to go ahead and call it virtual assistant for a marketing agency. And I'm going to go ahead and choose social media marketing, go to skills. And here's where we can actually cherry pick the skills that we're looking for. So virtual assistant, then let's maybe look at some social media marketing services. Maybe we want to have them do some social media management and posting or some social media account setup, maybe even some content creation. You can go ahead and choose scope. I'm going to go ahead and say more than 6 months because usually we try and bring people on for years. Depending on this, you can choose entry, intermediate, or expert. These days, we're not afraid to spend more for the right people, so I always choose expert. However, intermediate can also get you some amazing talent applying to your job. There's a new question here called, is this job a contract to hire opportunity? And for this, I always like to choose no. Next, depending on the job, you can choose whether you want to hire in the US or worldwide. Most of you that are just starting out, you're probably going to be fine with worldwide, and then you can choose any countries in particular that you want to target. Then you can move on to budget. You can choose an hourly rate or a project budget. So this here is really whatever you feel comfortable with. For general VA assistance for people overseas, a solid hourly rate is somewhere between $6 and $10 per hour. So for that, I'm going to go ahead and say 6 and 10. Then we can go ahead and review the job post, and here's where we can go ahead and actually describe what we're looking for. So here, you can go ahead and provide any pre-qualification questions or skills that you might be looking for them to have. I always like to make it fun for them to read, so I'm going to go ahead and write up a draft. So a big thing for us is no matter what role we're hiring for, we want to make sure that we're super descriptive in our job description. And also we want to make sure that we do a lot of interviews and treat every job that we're hiring for as a very important role. A lot of people, they tend to post a job on Upwork or some other freelancing site, talk to one person and then hire one person when there's so much other talent out there. And if you're just patient and interview, you will find a person who's a total rock star for your agency. So I like to make sure that we're complete in our job description so that we get the right people applying to it. So feel free to go ahead and write your own. But the big thing is welcome them to apply, talk about what exactly it is that you're looking for and the skills that you hope that they bring to the table, and for them to share any expertise that they might have in that area. Once all that's done, we can scroll down to the bottom and we'll choose post your job. So that really is all that there is to it. If you follow the steps that we talk about in this video, you will be off to the races and be on the way to building your own team in no time at all. Building a team is tons of fun. I can't tell you how rewarding it is to be able to support so many people around the world with our agency these days, and to see the culture and the fun that we've been able to have together, keeping our clients around and delivering amazing services. I'm curious, where are you at in your agency journey? Let us know in the comments down below. And of course, if you found this video helpful, make sure that you hit the like button. If you aren't already, subscribe to the channel to hang out with us, and we'll see you in the next video.